Day 3 of the 31 day I'm proud of myself challenge. And today I woke up feeling really proud of myself for letting go of the things, places, people that were and are no longer aligned to me. And I feel like that deep dive is going to be saved for another video, another day. But I woke up this morning at 6, used the bathroom, and then I went back to sleep, tossing and turning, and finally I was having this vivid dream, and then I woke up, felt really emotional, and cried. And this was the dream, and I really felt like just to share this. So in the dream, basically I was going through, it was like somebody's house, and it was a basement, and there was just carpet, and it looked like it was just me and this previous person that I knew that was like a pastor leader, and we were just talking, and I felt like really seen and heard. And then all of a sudden later on it panned to a bunch of people coming over, and then again these people from my past who were part of this church cult organization. Again, another story for another time, but they were there, and all of a sudden the host, the girl that I knew, was like, yeah, it's time for you to go. And I just felt like this deep abandonment wound come back up again. And I remember feeling that way when I was part of the organization, like, whoa, I feel so out of place, like I don't belong. And then as I was making my way out to leave of the crowd of people, there were a few people that I knew, again from the same organization, that were like stopping me, and I could feel like they were trying to make me feel like at home, but then I still felt like it just wasn't enough. And so eventually I left, and it was super weird. All of a sudden it panned to me being in this like yacht, and then it was like some type of spy mission going on, and this Russian spy got taken out. Anyways, and then it panned to being on this like big bus, and it was like a big open top where there was like small windows, and everyone was just like laying flat but like kind of sitting up, and there was like partners of people that were just kind of paired up sitting across from each other. And then all of a sudden I felt like I was alone again because everyone else was paired with people. And then all of a sudden I heard this melody in my head, and it was like some crossover between Interstellar and the La La Land soundtrack. And and then all of a sudden I saw myself playing it on the keyboard, like, and then I heard strings, orchestra, like a symphony of sounds, but it was just really clear. And then all of a sudden it was just like a bright white light, and then all the feelings of abandonment, wounds, my fears, all of that I was like trying to control, like I just finally let it all go. And I felt so much love and peace wash over me, and I immediately, when I woke up, I cried. And it was just such a beautiful feeling of finally surrendering and letting go. And I think the whole point of sharing this is, I think oftentimes we really hold tightly to things because we think that's going to be the best option, you know, but then when we actually release it, that's when we make room for really what is for us and is more aligned. So I just wanted to share that, and in hopes that maybe you can also reflect and see what it is that you need to let go of and make room for yourself, you know? And I feel like oftentimes we save the word love for romantic connections, right? That's kind of immediately what our brains think of. But what if love is just so much more expansive than that? I think love is just so encompassing of our everyday that it actually asks us to bring it in in every moment of our lives. And I think that first starts with us letting go of things, because I think when we hold on to certain things that aren't aligned for us, we can also hold on to those emotions, whether it be the fear, the anger, the sadness. But then when we allow love to come in for ourselves, I think we just have an open palm and just actually surrender it. And that's when love can really come in and show us that there's so much beauty out there. So I just wanted to encourage that, and also ask, what are you proud of yourself today for?